Still
Titans. This could be the final ever game for the New York Titans. If they lose and the Oilers win, the Titans are out. It's amazing that the Titans control the Oilers' destiny. Meanwhile, on the John M channel, the Oilers are on the John M channel. The Oilers are currently Stonewall's still with us. The Oilers are currently leading the Raiders 27-17 pending extra point. Okay, bonus. He says either today or tomorrow. Obviously, Phantom Fighters bonus will be hit dependent on this game, because if the New York Titans lose, Fighters bonus game is more or less just for fun. Let's see. And then when is the Broncos? Are you saving that for the very end, Phantom Fighter, since it's got so much meaning on it? It'll be a Sunday night. So
it feels good to have gums. Yeah. Now go ahead. Chargers Broncos on Sunday night, he's saying.
Yep.
Do I got another house total doing? Yes, I do. He is up over 140 yards currently. And still lots of game left.
All right, so here's the kickoff. Now I got to do commentary for mine since it's the bonus game, and VD on the return. I don't have the rosters up, so that kind of sucks. I got to work on getting the rosters up, but I still got to.
You say, is your lappy toppy working?
Yeah. I'm gonna load them. Here's a look at Norm Snead. 24 touchdowns, 19 interceptions, over 4,000 yards passing. He's had a better season statistically than John Unitas, but guess what? Norm Snead ain't going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 1st and 10 at the 27.
I want to say Mr. Tittle has recently broke 5,000 in the last game.
Snead hands off to Don Bossler. And Bossler dives forward for a gain of 2. And let's take a look at the Redskins offense. Fred Hageman, John Nisby, Vince Promuto, Fran O'Brien, and Riley Mattson up front. The backs and receivers, Don Bossler, Billy Ray Barnes, Bobby Mitchell, Fred Dugan, and Billy Anderson.
It's a terrible cross-body throw by Davidson.
Snead changing the play at the line. He's going to give the handoff to Don Bossler, and Bossler's going to be swarmed and dumped for a loss of 2, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Whoa! He somehow got through the middle, but didn't get the first down. Now it's 4th and 4. They're not going for it.
I don't know who I want to
win. Down by 9.
Part of me wants revenge on the Titans for what they did to the Bills. But the other part of me likes, this league is for the humans to make the playoffs. Laverne Torson, the former Bill, with a sack. And that'll force a 4th down punt.
Yeah, 1st down at the 6.
So I won't root and just let things go as they may.
We're just going to let Toller take it and see if he can't get a 94-yard touchdown. That would be great. Because I don't think he's got a touchdown yet.
Next time Toller runs the ball, we should be able to see how he's doing. Elmore with a punt.
He's got 20 carries for 150 yards.
Move. Dick Christie on the return, and only going to get about 2 yards on the return. Here comes Johnny Green, the former Buffalo Bill. 18 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, had his best season yet as a New York Titan. As he didn't play that well in Buffalo.
But really, who does?
Cookie came on in his last game, and once he hit 100 yards, he dislocated his shoulder. Christie forward. Christie's going to get 3 yards. Now let's take a look at the Jets. Titans offensive line. Mike Hudak, Bob Mishak, Sid Fournette, Fran Morelli, and Alex Kroll. The line. Backs and receivers, Dick Christie, Bill Mathis, Don Maynard, Thurlow, Cooper, and Art Powell. Backs and receivers. We don't see the Redskins much, except when they played the Giants and Cowboys twice a year. Plus, they destroyed the Bills this year head-to-head. But they don't appear on many bonus games, so I don't see them much on my channel. And Green's pass is way off target. It'll be 2nd down. the Redskins defense. Ben Davidson, the future Raider, Ed Kyatt, and Bob Toneff are your defensive line. Bob Pellegrini, Al Miller, Rod Breedlove, and Gordon Kelly, your linebackers. And the secondary, Dale Hackpart, Jim Kerr, Claude Crabb, and Jim Steffen. Claude Crabb, what a name.
Don't we have a cheeseburger?
We have a Kirby burger.
That's it, Kirby burger. We can call him cheeseburger, though.
Powell comes in
The guy's
motion.
name
Green
was
fakes the
Kirby
handoff.
burger.
Green's going to run. He throws on the run. It's caught by Art Powell for the first down to the 50-yard line. So fans of the Oilers, and the Broncos might want to be rooting for the Redskins in this game. Because if the Titans do lose, no, I guess the Broncos, it really doesn't matter. They control their own destiny. The Oilers fans might want to root for the Redskins here. The real-life 1962 New York Titans were not a playoff team, as they were 5-9 under head coach Bulldog Turner. Green looking, throws on the run. It's caught. Don Maynard, and he's going to step out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
Oh, jeez. Smith gets to touch the ball today. Does not get the first down. Or even a yard on that one. No, we're going to go ISO.
Green hands it off to Christie.
And he does not get the first down. Ooh. Tragedy.
Still to come this week on Sack to the Future on the Terrors 89 channel. The Rams and Bengals and the Browns versus the Cardinals. And on the Phantom Fighter channel, the other bonus game, the Steelers and Patriots, and the main event, the Broncos and the Chargers. That pass from Green is incomplete off the fingertips of Thurlow Cooper.
Ooh. Really? Wow, I thought he was going to break away.
Green back to pass on third down. He throws. Cooper on the reception. Cooper's close. And the referee signals first down without even measuring. It was close, but it is a first down for the New York Titans. As much as I dislike the Jets, I won't mind seeing these uniforms disappear. They're pretty ugly as well. They look like a low-budget college uniform.
Right.
Johnny Green back to pass. Shoots back like a rocket. Throws across the middle to nobody in particular, and the ground catches it for an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. The Redskins in 1962 were 5-7-2 as they finally integrated in 1962, getting Bobby Mitchell from the Browns. Bill McPeak was the coach. Third down and 16 after the sack. Green looking to throw. Steps up. It's almost intercepted. Ernie Davis is on the field for the Redskins. I'm sure Terrors would love to hear about him. The fact that he was a draft pick by the Redskins. The Browns traded Bobby Mitchell to the Redskins for Ernie Davis. Ernie Davis never played it down in the NFL because he contracted leukemia and would pass away in '63. But he is used as roster filler for the Redskins because the rules are the NFL carried 36 players on their teams. Today they carry 53. There's a field goal, by the way, by Bill Shockley, and the Titans have a 3-0 lead. So to use the roster filler to fill out the rosters, I use drafted players who never played in the NFL. And Ernie Davis happens to be one, and he was on the field for the Redskins, though. But not as a running back, because I didn't need a running back when I needed the name. I needed a defensive back. VD on the return. And he gets up to the 27, where the Redskins will take over. The camera following Norm Snead back on the field. Norm Snead, a future Giants quarterback, future Eagles quarterback, legendary quarterback for playing on bad teams. Like every team he was a part of was historically bad. Not sure if there's a connection.
No.
Pass over the middle, complete to VD.
That just sounds wrong.
Number 81. Let's see what his name is.
Vernon Davis.
81 is roster filler. So not only does the name sound weird, but he isn't even a real player. He's roster filler. So let's take a look at the Redskins draftees and see who VD is. This name keeps popping up all over the place.
Hey, listen, would you like it if your coach said you weren't a real player?
Dave VD out of Boston University. That ain't even they don't even have football anymore, so it ain't even a real college. Pass to Bossler. Complete for 4 yards.
How's he spell his name, VD?
VITI.
Oh, VD. Viddy.
Viddy.
Or something.
Vinny.
I thought you were like saying
I missed the Jets. Hubert Bobo, Roger Ellis, Larry Grantham, Jerry Fields are the linebackers. And the secondary, Billy Atkins, Lee Riley, Paul Hines, and Denard Paulson. I missed the defensive line. I wasn't paying attention. But I know that Laverne Torson, a former Bill, is one of them. Now let me look at the who they should be. They should be Bob Waters, George Struger, Dick Gessman, and Laverne Torson. Snead's pass complete to VD. VD downfield for the touchdown. And the Redskins have taken a 6-3 lead, and I just got notification that the Rams and Bengals will be coming on soon. I didn't send you a party invite, Tears. Do you want one, or do you just want to do your broadcast yourself? That's up to you. I didn't know anybody else was going to be on. My apologies.
What games are you getting ready to do? The
Rams, Bengals. The Rams win, they're in, and they will eliminate the Cowboys, so he's got a catch-22. Does he go ahead and eliminate his favorite team and play hard? Or does he try and... I don't even want to say throw the game, because he's obviously not that type of guy, but it's going to be hard. You know, and this will happen to all of us at some point. When you're controlling the Bucks in the 70s and they're battling the Giants, but not playing the Giants, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
You could possibly eliminate your favorite team, and he's in position right now to do just that. He's playing the winless Bengals. Cowboys really were victims of the Maddenisms, though. They were what they just did to the Eagles earlier tonight. They're definitely a better team. But the game against the Giants, the several breaks went the Giants' way. But more importantly, the fumble at the end, in which you scored that last touchdown.
Yeah.
That was a... Okay, so I'm going to pause this game.
Insane.
And go send him a Rams. I don't even know if I'm friends with the Rams, honestly. Maybe I am. I don't remember. There are no custom lists. I can't invite players from this profile.
No, because the parental thingies.
No, yeah, I'm on my son's. So, hold on. Just give me a minute.
Scored and then brought themselves to. We're going to go for 2. Okay, we're going to play this up. Well, that was a false start.
Okay.
You want to just kick it, or what?
I think I got it. Yes, I am friends with 3 of your 4 profiles. The one I'm not friends with is your Uncle Fester, the bonus game profile. So, we're good.
5. They require to get the ball back.
Here's a look at the in the hunts. I don't know why there's hunt that had no chance to make the playoffs. Yeah. In real life, they won't show teams who are in the hunt because they only show like 8 or 10 teams. But in this Madden here, they're showing teams that don't have a chance. And just another annoyance with Madden. So we're back at 2nd down and 12. The New York Titans have the ball. Welcome to the party, Terrors.
Hi.
So we were discussing earlier, I'm sure you heard, you're in a catch-22. What do you do? Anyway, I was talking about how I personally believe, I think the Cowboys got screwed. I was saying, not necessarily the comeback by John, although there was a lot of things in there. The madnism at the end, the fumble, when you were going in to retake the lead. And then the following week, the same shit happened against the Packers. You were going in to take the lead, and again, boom, fumble, Packers win the game. Those 2 games the Cowboys lost was complete madnism bullshit. Mm-hmm. Right.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, this. I mean, the comeback is one thing. John does that often. You can't ever count him out. But the onside kicks, those are it's a total roll of the dice. So, because there is no honest skill in this game as to getting them or not getting them.
No, it's pretty much random.
Yeah, it's random. Here's a handoff to Bosser. Hey, sorry for those of you who are watching the Titans and Redskins game expecting commentary. What you're getting now is a party chat, 3 games going at the same time. So I know this is a bonus game, but sometimes we do the party chat, and it's more entertaining for us. You can watch the game with your own 2 eyes and see what's happening between the Redskins and Titans. I'll try and keep up to date, but also the conversation between Terrors89, John M., and myself is... drop pass, wide open drop pass by number 80 for the Redskins. It's what
Speaking
we do.
of,
Sometimes it gets really wild.
Right now, I don't know what the leaderboard was for the rushing leaders before I started this game. All I know is that Toller is approaching 200 yards for the game. So I'm not sure what you end up having to need, but... Okay, so you'll probably need at least 150, 160 to be in the ballpark. Or at least that should be around your goal.
Norm Snead gets sacked by number 73, Moses Gray, as he parted the sea and sacks the Snead.
Vinny and the cheesy dad jokes.
And the Redskins will punt. We'll just... well, the big thing for me is I remember when you were in your mid-season slump, and the Rams just aren't that good. A lot of it's you. A lot of this is you. Although beating the Browns, that wasn't you at all. That was computer. I mean, the Rams were a 1-12 team in 1962. So it's a smoke and mirrors thing. I say it like years and years ago. I think it was 2010, maybe 2011. The Eagles were the #1 seed heading in the playoffs. It was like, oh, they're awesome. They're going to win it all. And this is still in McNabb was still there. And I said, no, they're smoke and mirrors. They haven't actually won a game yet against a good team. They were beating teams that were below them. The schedule just worked out. And sure enough, they got bounced in the first game of the playoffs. I can't remember what year it was. I want to say I was working at the Washington nuclear plant, so I want to say it's around 2008, 2009. It wasn't the year that they went to the MC title game, but it was a different year.
Oh, he gets the first down. Trying to get they're trying to get that touchdown. Approaching 2 minutes.
Speaking of the power plant, I got to work doubles this weekend, so if we do advance, yes, that front 4. Well, 3 of the front 4 are there, so.
We have made it to the 2-minute warning.
Long pass to Don Maynard.
The Oilers are up 28-23. It is first and goal with Oakland on the 6.
Long pass to Don Maynard and a first down for the Titans at the 50-yard line.
Oh. Go ahead.
Ooh, that'd be a good matchup. So the Rams would end up taking on the Falcons. Interesting. Of course, I don't, honestly, I'm going to tell you both this. I told Phantom the other day, I don't think we're beating the Packers. I think the Packers are going to win this Sack to the Future Super Bowl, and I really honestly believe it will be a bonus game. And I just, against the Dallas Texans, and hopefully the four of us can pick a time to all get together and be like ESPN and just talk over each other and annoy the viewers.
Well, Raiders have taken the lead by 1.
Ooh, we've reached the end of the first quarter with the Washington Redskins leading the New York Titans 7-3. Now, I don't know what happens if the Titans lose. One of the losers, either Oilers or losers of the Broncos-Chargers game, is still, everybody I think is still eligible at that point. I honestly don't think it's the Oilers though, because of your conference record. I think you have to win. Oh, you got an injury. Who's that? 87.
Who's that? What the heck
is
his
it?
name?
Charlie Hennigan or is it Ferguson?
Yeah, I think it's Hennigan.
Ooh, that's
maybe.
A big loss.
Yeah, Hennigan. Yep.
So I think the Oilers have to win, but I'm not sure between the Jets. Next year they're the Jets. The Titans and the loser of the Chargers Broncos, who would get in? Johnny Green takes the run, but Gordon Kelly gets the sack. And it's 2nd and 10. Yes. Now the Browns game. Obviously it's important for Jim Brown, the rushing title. But I won't be able to watch it because we got an injury on the field here. I'll be working the doubles, but the Colts are obviously, no offense, so I'm rooting for the Cardinals for the first round bye. The Browns win, they secure a first round bye. Ernie Davis was injured. I think he just contracted leukemia. That's sad. That's awful.
Hennigan is out with a dislocated elbow and will not return for the game.
Green completes
there's
the
only
pass.
16 left. One of my receivers.
His leading receiver. Well, I don't know if it's his leading receiver, but he was one of the Oilers' leading receivers in the early 60s.
He is one of my top receivers. I'm not sure if he's the top, but he's one of the top.
Funny story, and I'm going to be very careful the way I explain this because we're all white here. But I can't use. We had to change the spelling of Charlie Hennigan's name because EA Sports wouldn't let us use the real spelling of Hennigan. And you can go ahead and look it up and figure out for yourself why it was offensive. Interception in the end zone by Kerr, and the Redskins stopped the Titans' threat.
Raiders used their last timeout on 3rd and 4. The Oilers are in field goal range.
Ooh, this is a big play. George Blanda, the kicker. So the Redskins get the interception, and Norm Snead comes back and trying to play spoiler. And knock the Titans right out of the league.
They ain't got time. It's 4th and 2 now, and I can let the clock run. I'm gonna have to call a timeout though.
Let it run down. There'll be about 30 seconds, maybe 20 seconds left when the
20, something like that.
So you'll have to kick it off.
Let it run.
I would kick it deep if I were you, because give them as much field
to.
Meanwhile, that pass complete. The Redskins complete the pass to Dave Vitti, the roster filler, as he's being a star in this game. Probably should have made the team in real life. 9 yards. Actually, probably would have made the team if they'd been 53-man rosters. Bossler is tackled in the backfield.
25 seconds left.
4 rushes, 2 yards. 3rd down and 4.
Gosh.
So I'm going to be quiet now for the Oilers and Raiders to have center stage on this broadcast.
Looks like a good kick, and it's in. 31-29. 21 seconds left on the clock with no timeouts for the Raiders to try and make a comeback here.
Huge field goal kick by George Blanda. Could possibly have just kicked the Oilers in the playoffs. With the Titans struggling. We know the Houston Oilers will be tuning in to the New York Titans game as soon as they're done.
Oh, yeah.
Sneed fakes the handoff, and he's sacked. He's sacked by Larry Grantham. Number 60 for the New York Titans. 2nd and 20. I'm hearing my voice 3 times. It's Triple Vinny again.
Incomplete pass. 14 seconds left. 2nd and 10 from their 28.
I still say, if you do win that touchdown they gave you in the second quarter, that was the madnism of all madnisms, and it actually benefited a human.
Right? Incomplete pass.
Okay. I'm going to find your game to bring
Now,
up.
3rd and 10. 9 seconds left.
Go ahead and let you comment to the people what's going on so they know if you want.
Complete pass. The clock will run out. Go ahead, Terrace. (31 to 29).
Hola. Currently the
That's understandable. It's okay. No offense.
currently the Redskins lead the Titans 7-3 in the second. We're only missing Phantom Fighter on the broadcast. And if he wants to join in, all he's got to let us know.
I'm going to go check the rushing leaders real quick so we can see what the situation is for Jim Brown.
Sounds cool. May he rest in peace.
Hannigan and McDowell are both injured for at least 5 weeks with dislocated elbows.
Hey now, McDowell is a Buffalo Bill next season. What are you doing to my future star?
I'm breaking them.
You only had him on loan for 4 games and you injured him.
Rushing. Give me the... There we go. NFL. Toller is currently up by... about $1.50, $1.60. Let's see, because I can't do the math in my head like that.
I will, once I see it. Okay, 210 minus 41. Hey, Google, what is 210 minus 41? 169 yards.
Yep, so you need a 170-yard game.
In that Browns-Cardinals game, you need to have a countdown, or a clock, or whatever, countdown, a yardage ticker going, I guess. 170 yards is the goal.
And you're also only down 2 touchdowns.
Oh, so 3 touchdowns, and you get that run, too. Yes. Nope, you're playing a semi-pro team. I don't know if you're home or away. Not a semi-pro team.
There's one more thing I wanted to check.
Because he slides. He had a chance. He could have got it, but he slid. The Redskins have the ball with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Dave Beatty, the roster filler, is starring.
Y.A. Tittle is at 51-59 for passing yards.
5,000-yard passing season in 1962. Hey, that's
Right.
what I've said a million times, though, because there was one guy that watched a couple games but complained. He complained that we were throwing all the time, and I said, this is classic rosters but modern football. We can't change the rules.
Right.
And we might as well play the game that's there.
That'd be nice if we could, but...
We also can't change our opponents.
That moves Tittle up onto the passing yards in the season. He's up on that board now.
Well, is any of the quarterbacks still playing left? Close, Johnny Green, Norm Snead.
No, there is no other 60s player on here that we've created anyway. So we got Stafford. This is coming from the bottom.
Oh.
Stafford, Breeze, Marino.
Oh, so this is
Tittle.
all time. Okay.
Then Breeze. Yes, this is all time. So
Bobby Mitchell on the reception and a first down for the Redskins. So, hey Shane, welcome to this broadcast.
All right. And on that note, I'm going to end my broadcast.
2-minute warning with the Redskins leading the Titans 7-3.
My broadcast is now off the air.
My goal after this, while we're watching the other games, is to do some more editing on the Blast from the Past game. I'm off Wednesday, Thursday next week, so one of those 2 mornings. The Giants should be ready to go by Wednesday, so either Wednesday or Thursday we should be able to do that game if you're free.
I should be free sometime this week, but after Thursday night. No, I don't know. After Thursday, I will be free for 9 days.
No, I don't start my 8-day break until the following Wednesday. And of course, part of that will both be at camp and out of civilization, so.
Apparently, we sacked the quarterback 7 times in that game. Yeah.
Well, I didn't get to see much of the game because we were doing family time and getting the kids ready for bed and whatnot, but I did see you laid the smackdown. And Norm Snead, speaking of that, is sacked. Larry Grantham, it's 2nd and 14.
Let's see, who'd the Eagles play?
Cowboys.
LeBaron threw for 6 touchdowns. Wow.
Snead completes to Bobby Mitchell. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7, a minute to go in the first half. The Redskins leading 7-3 and driving. I think Phantom Fighters disappeared on us. I know he said something about possibly doing his bonus game tonight, so I don't know. Looks like he's picked it up some then. Voice from another.
Oh yeah, he's chatty tonight. Oh wow. Yeah, I would not disagree there.
Ollie Matson, I see on the reception. There's a name. And the field goal is up. It is good. And the Redskins are now up 10-3 as Ed Kayat kicks the field goal. Oh, Stonewall says the Raiders and Oilers game was a nail-biter. It reminds me of what they're going to be playing in the late 60s when the Oilers get good again. Because this is really the last good year of the Oilers for about 4 or 5 years. Now, John will have them relevant. They won't be a bad team, but...
it'll take a little bit of extra work.
Yeah, it'll take a little more extra work. And then, of course, in the late 70s, the Oilers and Raiders had some games. So the Raiders get good next year. 63, they were 10-4. So, I mean, it probably helped that they picked up Archie Matsos from the Bills. I'm just saying.
I'm going to switch my profile to the main one.
I invited all three of your profiles, so you should be good. Green complete to Art Powell over the middle, and he's got a first down to the 50-yard line with 38 seconds to go. They're in Redskin territory at the 49, trailing 10-3. Johnny Green, 38 seconds to go.
Nice.
Green scrambles. Throw. Oh, of course. Well, I had a punt block yesterday by the friggin' Jaguars. Cooper's pass is complete down to the 18-yard line, and with 32 seconds left, all of a sudden the Titans' offense has woken up. Yeah, Cowboys are still in it, then. Green's pass to Stanton. Incomplete. Let me look. Obviously, Lyndon Crow, he's a former Giant. That's the only name I really know anything about. He was with the Giants in the late 50s. I think you might have even had him in 60. Johnny Green takes off on the scramble. He's got the corner. He fumbles! And the Redskins have it, and for the second time in the first half, they get a turnover on the Titans heading into the end zone. The Redskins defense acting like it's 1984 all of a sudden. So with 10 seconds to go, the Redskins have a 1st and 10 at the 2-yard line. Snead hands off to Don Bossler. He's going to be hit on the goal line. And that'll end the first half as the Washington Redskins came to play. They're trying to play spoilers and put the Oilers in the playoffs. The Redskins lead the Titans 10-3. Kayet kicks off. Christie on the return. Christie up to the 29 to 30-yard line, and the Titans will take over, trailing by 7.
Oh, that's just weird.
Yeah, well, that's fine. There's no playoff implications. That'd just be a good game to watch for shits and giggles. For giggles and shits. Yeah. I have no problem with extra bonus games. The only time I want to see a semi-pro team in a bonus game, though, is in the playoffs. But, by the looks of it... Oh, no, Phantom Fighter just got on. He said no game tonight. So his 2 games will be over the weekend. He'll close out Week 17 for us. Most likely with the Chargers and the Broncos, which is basically a playoff game in its own right. Dick Christie with a nice long run for the Titans. 1st and 10. Christie right up the middle. He gets 8 yards on the carry. And he's into the 50-yard line. Did you see how big? See how big Andre Rusumov was? Andre the Giant. And he was like towered over the rest of them. The bonus game will be Saturday. Bonus game will be Saturday. Broncos and Chargers Sunday. If I get, I'm in the book for Monday off. If I get Monday off, Sunday night I'll advance us then. If everything is complete by then. And we'll get ready for the wild cards. Less teams to work on. Only 8. Or 8. Yeah, 8. 4 games, 8 teams. Duh. And 4 of them are, in theory, human. Well, I don't know. There'll be less teams to work on. I'll just put it that way. Either the Colts or Browns will be in. The Giants, by the looks of it. So that's 2. The Rams, the Bears, 4. Oilers maybe 5. Broncos perhaps 6. There might only be 2 teams that we have to adjust, and they're being the Falcons and, maybe the Chargers. I don't know.
Just getting a big run there for the first down.
Yeah, second in inches actually.
Oh, was it second in inches?
Well, yeah.
Got the line. But...
Kuprok comes in motion. Sounds like it's a German name. Math is ahead for the first down. The suspense is... Can the Bengals get their first win? Could the Maddenisms show up and screw over Terrors again?
This game is so...
I think we should keep track in 1963. See how many actual Maddenisms affect the outcome of a game and see who gets screwed over more. Terrors or me. I think it's Terrors.
Right.
But when I was in the Bush League... Go ahead. True. Well, that's why. Yeah, I agree. 64. I think my favorite year in the 60s will be 64 because both the Bills and Colts were in the championship games. The Bills won theirs, the Colts lost theirs. You got that interception. I threw a pick 6 to the Ultimate Warrior when I played the Bengals, just so you know. Meanwhile, the New York Titans are driving. They're now at the 23-yard line as Christie catches a swing pass. Oh, it's a field goal. This will be a 41-yard field goal for Bill Shockley. And it's good. It cuts the Redskin lead to 10-6. So for the first time since the first quarter, the Titans don't turn the ball over in the end zone. As the Titans are, obviously with the playoffs on the line, not playing up to par. VD on the return. Now when I take control for a bonus game, I always look at the depth chart and make sure that the roster fillers aren't nowhere near the playing time. But I can only do one team, so that's why you're seeing roster filler for the Redskins all over the place. I wanted to make sure that if the Titans are going to win this game, they win it with their real players. Snead, oh, the pass to Dugan. Look at that nifty move for Dugan to get the first down. I can use the word nifty. It's 1962. Nifty was still a thing, I believe. Or neat.
Yeah, it was still relevant.
I'm a little old school anyway. I mean, hence, Sack to the Future was my idea, so was right. Blast in the Past. I'm just a little old school. I actually haven't played modern Madden football now in almost 2 years. Dugan's gone! Touchdown, 61 yards to Dugan. And the Redskins extend their lead up 16-6. Number 89. Fred Dugan, the fifth-year player out of Dayton. I don't know what Dayton's college team is called. Flyers.
Redskins are doing what they need to do.
Yeah, Redskins are playing their part. They're playing the spoiler. Kayat lines up for the extra point, and the Redskins are up by 11 with 4:18 to go in the third quarter. Fred Dugan. Legendary name, of course, if you know anything about the Dugan family, which I don't, so I'm just bullshitting you. But. Oh, there you go. He's got a ring. He put a ring on it. See, this is what Phantom and I were talking about last night in the conversation about how I said maybe the Maddenism should help the worst teams out more, and he said no, he actually likes the fact that the Packers and Texans are so hard to beat. But we would all prefer that if they were hard to beat because of their ratings, because they're players, not because they get a random fumble pops up to help them, or they get a blocked field goal when, or shit starts to snowball. Mm-hmm. Well, now, part of that, Jim Taylor really is good, but the other part, yeah, that was, I remember seeing that play and thinking, wow, that's just bullshit. But then he did the same thing to the Giants. I mean, oh my goodness, incomplete, but then Art Powell catches it off the bounce, a 36-yard reception. First down, Titans. The ball was intended for Don Maynard. It was almost intercepted, and Art Powell catches the deflection. That's rare. That's actually one of the things that doesn't happen more than you think it would when the bounce pass goes back to the offense. Usually when a ball is tipped in the air, it goes to the defense in this game. Johnny Green, and now he's going to be sacked. Rutkins, 10th sack of the season, if you can believe their statistics, and usually you can't. Joe Rutkins, the second-year player out of Illinois, on the sack. Yes, Stonewall, you are right. The Redskins are playing the spoiler. They have nothing to play for other than just to make sure the Jets go home with them, or the Titans. Actually, what the Redskins have on their plate is to knock the New York Titans completely out of the league, because they come back reincarnated as the New York Jets. Sonny Warblin will purchase the Titans in the offseason and change the entire franchise. Put him on pay. Oh, fumble! Green went to throw the ball, and it is recovered by the Redskins. He went to throw the ball and literally dropped it. It did not look like anybody touched him. John, take a look at this play, and you tell me somebody touches this.
Jesus.
Here's the replay. Oh, no, maybe 72 actually does. Maybe 72 actually does. Joe Rutkins forces the fumble, I believe. And Norm Snead, who's 14 of 16, 220 yards, 2 touchdowns, playing like Phil Simms.
Yeah.
Joe Phil Simms.
White dude on the bottom
72.
of the
Joe Rutkins. I gotta see this. No blocking whatsoever. Les Nessman. He's not the one you'd think would make a tackle in the backfield. Unless he was getting turkeys dropped on his head. Bossler up ahead. He's got the first down. He plays for the Saints. Was that fourth down? Really? Stonewall, you're watching my broadcast. Do you hear the other voices?
Well, that's because I'm in the group.
You're on...
I don't...
I was going to say, you're on the Clan Gordon profile. Maybe your settings haven't been... Because I don't think we've used you in a party chat before.
No, I am on the broadcast too. Hey, yeah, you do that.
Because come to think of it, have the Rams played a human opponent yet? So yeah, yeah. So this would be the first time you're actually on a broadcast other than your own. So your settings you might need to tweak your settings after the game. Well, so if you want to hear what he's saying, go to his broadcast, and you can hear. If you can't hear me and John on his broadcast, let us know, and turn on my broadcast at the same time, and then you can hear us both. As long as it's synced up correctly. Barnes on the carry. Larry Grantham with his third tackle. Stonewall says he can hear everyone. Okay. By the way, Stonewall says he can hear you. Merlin Olsen just powered over 2 guys to get that sack. I'll tell you what, not even Michael Landon was stopping him on that play.
I'll be right back.
Tell me somebody got that joke. And we have reached the end of the third quarter with the Washington Redskins leading the New York Titans 17-6. So barring a comeback from the Titans here, this will be the last time you see those uniforms until 2009 when we do throwback games. And we may not even play a game with them. I don't know. I don't know how, if we ever get to 2009, we'll probably be about 60, in our 60s, so. Well, if it's exactly 20 years from today, I'd be 60. You're not that much older than me. And one of the Titans moved early. So that'll give the Redskins a 1st and 5 on the Laverne Torson, the former Buffalo Bill, called for the penalty. 1st and 5 on the 11-yard line. Titans showing blitz. Bossler, and he's hit in the backfield and dropped. Larry Grantham on the tackle. 2nd and 6. 1-yard loss. Snead looking. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown to Bobby Mitchell. Former Cleveland Brown. And oh no, they're going to say he did not catch it. Now, how is that? The ball is in his hands. He had 3 feet down. They're not going to review it. Maybe he dropped it. Maybe he dropped it and I just didn't see it. Looked like he got it though. 3rd down and 6. Snead to the end zone, and this time it's a touchdown of Bobby Mitchell. And the Ultimate Warrior just intercepted Terrors. So the Redskins are up now. Huh?
I was going to say, they're up pretty good right now.
The Redskins are up 24-6 with 7 minutes and 4 seconds to go. There's a celebration going on in Houston. But is it too premature? Is it like a 14-year-old boy opening his first Playboy?
Is that what happened with you, Vinny? You opened it up and it was over.
Nah, man. My mom told my dad to buy me a Playboy. She said if he's gonna go see it anyway, he might as well know what I'm looking at. And she was the first one to look at it. My mom's kind of a little progressive for that fact. Second down and 5.
That's just how it was old school anyway.
Green back to pass. Does a little turnaround, throws, it's complete to Art. Nope, yeah, it is complete. I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. I give up. 1st and 10 for the Titans. Well, who's the kicker? I don't know, because some of the kicker ratings are really low for semi-pros, and some of them aren't so bad. Who's the Stanton for the Titans? I don't recognize that name. 85. It's roster filler. Well, so much for me making sure there was no roster filler on the field for the Titans. Green throws as he's sacked. Okay, so the Stanton is... He's not even a draft pick. Who the hell is this guy?
No idea.
He's not on the Titans roster, nor on the draft picks. Control F. Stanton. Nope, no Stanton. No, somebody got through. His uniform is old school.
Oh.
That's weird. I just got a notification that your broadcast went live. It's only late in the second quarter.
Right.
Math is up the middle.
There you go.
I'm down to 2 viewers. I did have 6 at one point. I think it's just Stonewall and
I switched over to Tears.
Oh. I think Phantom did the same thing because he did comment on mine, but I think he's watching the other game now. Okay, so it's 3rd down and 9 for the Titans. 5:13 to go in the game. They are trailing by 18 points. Green in the shotgun. It's complete to Christie over the middle. He's got the first down. Down the 17-yard line. You've got Danny Villanueva. You should be able to. That looked good. What was it? Short? Yeah.
That was short? That almost looks like it went through the bar.
Curly Johnson on the carry up the middle. He's down to the 10-yard line. 11, we'll call it, and it'll be 3rd down and 3. That's the interception. There's a pass complete to number 80, Art Powell. 80. I don't know anymore. Perry Richards on the reception, and it's 1st and goal at the 6. But there's a flag.
Well,
Titans moved early. Okay.
No, I turned on WoW while I'm watching the game.
Already in Houston and Dallas. Oh, yeah. And the pass into the end zone. Incomplete. Claude Crabb on the defense as he got his snippers out there and made sure it was incomplete. Second and goal. Second and goal from the 11. And Christie's hitting the backfield, and it'll be third down and goal from the 12. Third tackle by Bob Pellegrini. Not quite sure what the Titans are doing with their play calling here in this. They're trailing by 18, and they've used over 3 minutes so far off the clock. Over the middle of the Christie, it's short. It'll be fourth and goal at the 6. So they need 18. Are they going to go for the field goal here? Nope, they're going for it. So they need 3 scores, one of them a field goal, but they're going for the touchdown this time. To the end zone is intercepted by Dale Hackbart. So not only do the Titans not get the 3 points, but the third time in this game they turn it over in the end zone. And with 3:01 to go, the Redskins have the ball. That was a 44-yarder as well. Must be the wind. Second and 9 for the Redskins. Where are you? Are you in Los Angeles or Cincinnati? Huh. And Bossler's going to be hitting the backfield. It'll be third down and 12. As Paul Hines on the tackle. Two-minute warning. Yep, Stonewall, I'd have to agree. This game does look to be over. It's although the Titans are going to get the ball back unless the Redskins can get a first down. They still have all 3 timeouts, but they're going to need a lot of, first of all, better play calling. Bossler up the middle. He's going to... What? 24-6. 24-6. Fourth down and 9, the Redskins will punt. Who's the running back? First down and 10 for the Titans. 1:12 to go in the game. Pass complete to Cooper for a pick up of 6. And the Titans are finally going into hurry-up offense. 1 minute to go. And that pass is incomplete. Third down and 5. Green throws incomplete. It'll be fourth down. Incomplete, and the Redskins will take over. So first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Snead hands off to Bossler up the middle. He gets 5, and the Titans will not call timeout because apparently they really don't care about the game. They've conceded the fact that the Houston Oilers are going to the playoffs. Who will join them? Will it be the Broncos or the Chargers? We'll find out Sunday night on the Phantom Fighter channel. So it's the final from New York. It's the Washington Redskins 24, the New York Titans 6. Thanks for joining us on this yet again blowout of a bonus game. Hope you've enjoyed the commentary amongst the three of us. Next time you see this team from New York, they will be called the Jets, and the uniforms will match what actually the stadium looks like. Next time we say the name Titans, it'll be 1999.
Yep. And most likely it'll also be like Madden, like 30.
Yeah. Well, we don't know exactly when we'll upgrade it, but Redskins dominating on everywhere, especially the 3 turnovers in the end zone. So, thanks for joining us. Switch over to the Terrors 89 broadcast for the remainder of the Rams-Bengals game. Until next time, I'm Vinny Vincent. My next broadcast will be a wildcard game. I'll see you next time on the VinnyXWolf channel. No, I can't. I can't close it from that one.